I can see the transition in people around me that, like I was saying the other night, I was talking to, somebody about crypto, in just a completely different context. And it was literally just like, yeah, I've got some, still don't really know how it works, whatever, but it's there, right?
Yeah.
And I talked to another guy actually he worked for a cryptocurrency company, and that was also to me like, oh right, wow, I can now just run into people around who are like, yeah, I'm working on cryptocurrency, um, full time, right? And obviously there are a lot of those people in the world because that's what the whole cryptocurrency industry is comprised of. But still, just to run into them randomly seems quite unlikely, or it's never happened before, really. And then even just the fact that, yeah, some of my relatives and stuff are also been getting into it. Shout out to my aunt Mary, who recently has been getting into it a lot, and then I was showing her the ropes, or explaining it a little bit to her too as well. So I can just see these small little things coming up. Although I will also put in a counterpoint that is more to your side of it, which is that on Friday I was at the React Advanced conference in London, which is obviously a pretty like techie type of crowd. And in the one of the earliest talks of the day, there was one of the engineers from Facebook was there talking about scaling things. And the premise for his talk was about updating refreshing data that you were pulling from a website, on a screen, right? And doing that, with hundreds of thousands of requests and all that sort of thing. And his the sort of little joke angle in his topic was, haha, I found an actual use case for Bitcoin. And he was pulling data from the Coinbase API to show this refreshing data. But what got me was the fact that he brought up Bitcoin in the first place. He could have used anything as an example. There's plenty of sites you can pull data from. He just chose Coinbase. But B, he misspelled Bitcoin on his slide. He had Bitcoin with BIT and then the capital COIN. And I've not seen that in actually quite a long time, right? If you rewind back 5 years ago, definitely 6 to 8 years ago, you would see that all over the place. People with a capital C in Bitcoin, or the whole thing in caps, or like not really sure was it a capital B or a small case B, or just with a dash coin, like all this stuff, right? I haven't been seeing that as much, but this one guy was still out of the loop and still had it spelled wrong. So I was like, well,
Well,
there you go.